So you're in a position, okay, I'm seeing somebody stumbling, somebody falling over something drunk, and I'm seeing you being in a stable position, almost like the leg, like you're the leg of furniture to these people antagonizing you. Okay, so no, these people are running into you and falling and trying to accuse you of antagonizing them. That's what's happening. And you're just staying true to yourself. Like, I have nothing to do with your clumsiness. Also, your ability to say no. And them kind of saying like you're being harsh or rude. Listen, you're in a totally different place right now. You're in a totally different place. Nobody can touch you. And the thing is, people are suffering all around you, and that just goes to show how safe you are. They can't do nothing to you. They can't do nothing for themselves. Yeah. So this is the perfect environment to settle down in and to make a permanent home for you. So if you were at some point you were kind of worried about, I just saw 1010. You were worried about starting a family here because you saw that everybody was miserable. People just seemed frustrated out of nowhere. They also had some physical illnesses and emotional illnesses, like people having panic attacks, and they just don't seem very. I see unhappiness. I see nauseated. I see suffering. They don't seem well, is what I'm getting. They seem very sick, and so you might have looked at that like it was like it had something to do with the place that you're in, but no, you're in a beautiful place, and these sick people are gonna go into the background. They're gonna disappear. Your spirit is pushing them out right now, and somebody is coming in. Somebody that you love and that loves you. You already know who I'm talking about. This is somebody who you have crossed paths with. This could be a spiritual twin flame, a soulmate. You guys are going to cross paths again, and I feel like you're going to submit, because at some point you were looking at this person like an equal, but now you see that this person is above, has some authority over you, and so they're just waiting for you to reach your highest point because he's not going to push you down. Yeah, I'm talking to a masculine. I'm talking about a masculine coming in for a feminine. So you guys couldn't get together right away because you had to get to know each other's energy. It's like almost like getting a vaccine. So you guys know who each other are. You understand each other's energy because you're focused on each other. You're focused on each other's frequency, and you understand like what he expects of you. He understands what you expect of him, and he also sees that you have a lot more growth. And he's not a sissy boy. So he's not going to push you down. He's not going to get any type of value out of seeing you suffer. So you have to reach your highest self as a feminine, reach your full potential as a feminine. And then when this masculine comes in, you guys are going to have the energy to transfer. You guys are not equals. And I'm getting this 2 of cups. Like you see this 1-1. It's like it gives the impression that you two are equals, but the only thing that's identical about you is in some ways your physical appearance. I feel like you two look a lot alike, and also that you two have reached your higher self. So you are very confident individuals. I could be talking to an Aries or someone with a presence, a heavy presence of Mars energy in your chart. Someone, look, you got 2 of swords. So, all right, this is what I'm getting from the high priestess in reverse. You submitting to this man. Okay, so you still have some work to do on yourself and appreciate what it means to submit. Because I feel like right now you're still thinking it's like being lost, like you're lost. You feel lost or defeated in some way, or like you give up on life. So now you're ready for your man to come in. But that's not how it works. In this situation, what I'm reading from this energy is that you're going to be strong and capable. You can handle your own. You can handle pressure. Whatever you've been through, you're going to see the value in those experiences. So just know at the very least, you're going to be strong enough to deal with everything you're dealing with right now. But also So you're gonna have more coming on to your plate, but you now have the patience and the proof to know that things get better. So it might be a child coming in, um, who might be acting like, yeah. I'm just gonna leave it there. Look at this child, this magician. So I feel like, yeah, somebody might come in that at some point is gonna make you feel trapped. This could be a marriage. Um, But I feel like once you get over being trapped in yourself, being trapped in your situation that you're currently in, and realizing that it's an experience, a valuable experience that you really cannot pay for. This is like going to some, I want to say third world country, but it's really like a safari, because every country has this third worldness about it, this undeveloped areas. But I feel like you're going to a place that is known for its safaris, maybe going somewhere in Thailand or Africa, and you're going on a safari. But here's the difference between this experience, your life experience, and what's happening here. It's like a tourist setup. Like, these are actors, these are stages and sets. Like, these huts are stages, they're not real. If you were to pay for an experience like this, like try to get some experience out of college or some training program, like how to live life, how to be an adult, how to be a human being, is not going to come anywhere close to you actually living your life. You're living your life. You're going through the challenges. You're facing them head on. That's what I'm getting from this Aries. Or you may have Aries in your chart. Maybe you want to take some time to look up your chart and just to see what's actually in it. Because I feel like it's really influencing this person I'm talking to, or these people I'm talking to. Like, you really have so much guidance. You don't realize it. You also might want to get yourself a Bible and start a reading program. And when he had called all the people unto him, he said unto them, hearken unto me, every one of you, and understand. Understand that you have supporters. You have a support system. People who work for you. People who will risk their lives for you. People who will jump in front of bullets for you, spiritual or otherwise. And they're very passionate about their calling. I feel like I could be talking to that person right now who's gone through so much in life that they're like, look, I'll do whatever is asked of me. These are people who want to sign up for the army, the spiritual army, and fight in this war. Any place you put me on the battlefield, I will fight. These are the people who's working for you. Okay? And these are very strong, intelligent, and capable people. I'm talking to magicians. I'm talking to psychics. These could be witches. Especially whatever position you're in, you're being chastised. All right. So what is coming as a risk is, the risk is not as, let me see, how can I put this? It's like you can't threaten me with a good time, basically. Like, whatever people are trying to scare you with, it's what you are volunteering for. Whoever I'm talking to, this could be your support system, just getting pumped and ready to fight for you. They're ready to fight your battles. I could be talking about angels coming in, your angel guides. I'm just saying this powerful force, like an army, is rising up. This could be your mental stability. I feel like you're just getting I'm talking to somebody who's turning this Eight of Swords around, and you fortress in the background, and you starting to see the resources under your feet and how much you have to work with. This is alchemy. And there shall be no night there, and they need no candle, neither light of sun, for the Lord God giveth them light, and they shall reign forever and ever. Your spirit is so bright that you don't need a lamp. You don't need electricity. You don't even need the sun. You're beyond the sun at this point. You can live in complete darkness and you see everything around you. People are feeding off of your energy without giving you the credit or appreciation that they know you deserve. They are addicted to you. They are thirsty and craving for your righteousness because they feel like you're getting them out of hell. They would be in hell without you. But this isn't even something you can brag about because you're so focused on what you're doing, which is worshiping God. And you being so bright is bringing in this love of yours, this flame, this twin flame. So he's shining just as bright. It's going to be like two stars getting married. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. For some people, this is Christ. Okay, so for some people, this is Christ coming in. You're being married to Christ as in the body of Christ, as the church of Christ. For some people, this is a physical person who embodies Christ, and you two are coming together as a feminine and a masculine. And I'm seeing God, children. Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. I'm seeing a whole family unit right here. You guys going on vacation, like traveling across country. I'm seeing you guys getting married. I see a kiss, like your first kiss together, after you guys have exchanged vows. In sickness and in health, you guys fall in sync with each other. You guys are in the same rhythm. Okay, so it's almost like you're dancing together, like you're doing this mating ritual right now. You going through these struggles right now as part of your mating ritual. That's kind of deep. Do not let this book of the law depart from your mouth. Meditate on it day and night so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. So we have day and night coming up twice. It's here as well. There is nothing from without a man that entering into him can defile him, but the things which come out of him, those are they that defile the man. Okay, yeah, so we got some people feeding off of you. They have nothing to do in their life but knowledge by you. Your energy is everything to them. It's like you are the gas that they run on. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Just imagine what's going to happen when you leave. Imagine the darkness that they're going to be in, because they don't get none of this. None of it's going to be left over, and they can take these seeds and plant them and start their own harvest. That's not the way it works, because they need to follow Christ. The very fact that they're feeding off of you, and you can tell it's so easy to recognize. The fact that they're feeding off of you and they want so much attention from you, that little bit of attention they think they're getting is going to be the death of them. They're going to overdose. They might get into a car accident or something. I feel like because they're expecting you to care about them. They think you're looking over their shoulder. They think they can pray to you, but you're focused on your own goals. So as long as they rely on your attention, it's going to Christ, and then they ignore Christ, they're going to die. That's what's going to happen. But I'm seeing this light and this dark. These people are living in the darkness. And so they feel like just a little bit of your light brightens up their life. God is ruler of the light and the dark. He said, meditate on him, meditate on the law. But you might be seeing some miracles right now as the magician. You're seeing some weird occurrences, some weird coincidences. Yeah, these are the demons exposing themselves, and they're being exposed by your light. But they're not safe. We all like sheep have gone astray. Each of us has turned to his own way, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all. I feel like I'm talking about your twin flame. Your twin flame understands what you're going through and the pressure that's on you right now to stay focused, to focus on yourself. The fact that the people around you are addicted to your energy. They're addicted to you. They're addicted to your ability to focus. These people are severely mentally ill. They cannot think for themselves. And so it's like, I feel like the government already knows about this. Like, they knew about you the moment you were born. Like, they already have the system to be able to tell that you're a special person. They know who the children of God are. So every situation you've found yourself in has been you being employed by the government. They're putting you in these situations so that you can take care of this lost flock, this flock that has no shepherd. So yeah, these people are your flock, and you may not realize that right now. That's why they know that they're nothing without you. But I feel like it's time for you to really get these people in order so that they can show respect. And if you feel like some people are overstepping boundaries, then do what you got to do in the spirit realm, because they're there to serve you. If you feel like they're draining you in some way or stealing energy from you, ultimately this flock is meant to nourish you. So don't let them get away with it. One night the Lord spoke to Paul in a vision. Do not be afraid. Keep on speaking. Do not be silent. So this may be a long one, because I'm definitely feeling something about this night. Night. It keeps coming up. Where was it here? And the city had no need of sun, neither of moon to shine in it, for the glory of God did light in it, and the Lamb is the light thereof. There's a lot happening here that has to do with light. Yeah, but I feel like it's really about these dark entities who are living in your light. It's like it's the opposite of living under someone's shadow. These are shadows living in your light. And so you already know it's physically impossible for them to go on, and they are deteriorating. Every time they bring themselves up to your attention, they expose themselves in a way that just makes them deteriorate more and more and more. All right. So, yeah, their life ended the moment you walked into it. The decisions they make, yeah, it's because they ignore Christ. It's because they refuse to accept Christ. And some of these people, they don't just ignore him, they reject him, they crucify him. They are devil worshipers. So yeah, you're gonna start seeing these evil entities being punished. They're gonna expose, they're gonna jump out of the woodworks and jump out from behind bushes, trying to get your attention. And then they're just gonna disappear into thin air. So these people cannot get stronger. All they do is get weaker and weaker and weaker, and they make you stronger. The more you fight these demons, the stronger you become. And so at some point, that's how I feel like you're thinking about them now. You're thinking about them like the resources they are. So the first thing you realize is that resources need to be. You don't want to run out of your resources. You don't want to become a big fish in a small bowl, right? You want these entities to keep reproducing. You want them to, okay, maybe they get their feelings hurt and they go away and they cry. You find Christ, get themselves together and come right back, because you need to eat. Nine of Wands. These are the lost sheep. There's no other way to look at it. You have power, you have authority, you are the shepherd, and you're not dying for anybody. These people are feeding you. So let's keep in mind that this is spiritual. You're eating their energy. You have 5 of Wands, nine of Wands. I'm seeing 9 to 5. This has to do with your work. 9 to 5 here. And I'm just being honest. You are becoming an energy parasite. That's what a farmer is. He's farming these animals. You're farming your neighbors. Like, let's just be honest. He that is despised and hath a servant is better than he that honoreth himself and lacketh bread. Look, this is not something you need to flaunt around. I mean, you're hearing it now, but it's not something you need to wear on a t-shirt. I eat my neighbors or anything weird like that. Because you're just overcoming the spirit of jealousy, the spirit of distraction, the spirit of idleness. And that's what's been going on around you. They don't have life purposes. You don't know where these people come from. You didn't grow up with them. You didn't go to school with them. They're not part of your family. They just happen to live next door. That's it. You don't know who these people are. But yet they have energy that's interfering with your life and your flow. And that's not okay. So what you're doing is learning to alchemize whatever demons they got, and now you're using it like fuel. They're running your system. They're running your entire system. So think of it like that. Be grateful that you have something to keep you busy, keep you focused. Like, be really excited about that. And also keep in mind that you want this to keep going. Wherever you move, you want to connect with your community in a way that you can feed. All right. They that are whole need not a physician, but they that are sick. All right. I'm talking to somebody who can think clearly for himself and knows that it's not okay to be diagnosed with mental problems. Because I feel like it's a lot of people that's like, oh, I have ADHD, oh, I have autism, oh, I have bipolar, oh, I have OCD, oh, I have anxiety, like whatever they want to say about themselves. And they got a whole list of symptoms and medications and a whole community that they can fight for rights with. And that's their life. They're sick. At the end of the day, they are sick. They need a doctor. They need medicine. They're never going to get better because they love being sick so much. They wear t-shirts about it. You know, this is not like someone who got sick and got well and now they call themselves a survivor. These are people who feed on their sickness. They grow their sickness. They nurture their sickness. I'm kind of talking about something like that, but this is not a sickness. This is you feeding and growing your flock. You're feeding and growing the energy that you need to survive. All right. So from their perspective, well, first of all, let's keep in mind that they were harassing you. So yeah, they have every right to call you a parasite at this point because you are feeding off of their energy, their negative attention, their negative energy, and you're getting some from it. You are growing. Now the Bereans were of more noble character than the Thessalonians, for they received the message with great eagerness and examined the scriptures every day to see what Paul said was true. I'm talking to somebody who's going to get themselves a Bible and study the word and see exactly where your inheritance lies. Because now you see how it all connects. You see how these people, even 2,000 years ago, have been harassing people with passion. The person without passion is the one that's unfulfilled. The person without passion is the one stalking you through the walls, staring at you, lurking and lingering outside your window, trying to connect with you. Like y'all can ever be friends. Like y'all ever going to be on the same page. These are weirdos. Okay, so you're cultivating and growing these weirdos and getting the energy that you need from them to continue to focus on whatever it is you choose to do. Whatever it is you're doing. I could be talking to an artist. I could be talking to a scientist, whatever you're doing that people are trying to distract you away from, they are now going to help you to focus even stronger. And they don't have a choice. They made their choice. By this, all men will know that you are my disciples if you love one another. And at the end of the day is love. You're loving your enemies. They can't stand it. They hate it. Not only do they hate the fact that you get to love, because love is God. You get to love. And it feels good to love. It blesses your spirit and it blesses your soul. But you love them. And they don't even love themselves. So you love yourself. You love them as yourself. You get what I'm saying? It's like their bank account is your bank account. You're spending their money.